All right, Mr. Quinn, your next question is, in your experience serving in city office, what subject has been brought to your attention most often by citizens? 2 minutes.
All right. I think the biggest issue that we've had to face, well, at least that riled most people up, was sidewalks. And unless a question comes up, I'd like to take this time to address that as well a little bit. Sidewalks filled the council chambers on numerous meetings, as I've said, on council. I never realized the participation that comes along when we start to anger people. Sidewalks. I do support sidewalks, as we fought over sidewalks or civilly discussed sidewalks within our meetings. I pushed for sidewalks in areas that we need sidewalks. I support a common sense plan. I think we need to sit down with the street department and other employees and have more open forums so people can decide where they want and when they want sidewalks. There's a time and a place for sidewalks. I don't believe we need a sidewalk on both sides of every street in this city. I do not support special assessments. I push for no special assessments when we were approving the building of sidewalks. I went door to door and I talked to these people, and these families have lost jobs. There's elderly couples and single elderly people that are living on fixed incomes, and we're building sidewalks and taxing them thousands of dollars that they just do not have. And having that compassion, that understanding, and being sensitive to the situations of all people in this town is necessary when we're leading. This council, and I sat on the council, an elderly woman stood up, and she said, I'm on a fixed income, and I hardly make it month to month, and I don't know how I'm going to pay for this sidewalk. And this council told her that we need to make more sacrifices when it comes to this. So again, it's time for a leadership that is sensitive to all the issues and listens to all people no matter what their economic status is in town, their last name in town, or what neighborhood they live in. Thank you.
All right, thanks. All right, Dan, in your experience serving in city office, what subject has been brought to your attention most often by citizens?
I think I agree with Romaine. It's probably the sidewalks. We have a very contentious issue out there in regards to it. It is a great concern, but bear in mind, we are still working off of the referendum that the citizens of Rice Lake passed in the year 2000. By 60% said we want sidewalks when we do reconstruction. That's what we're working off of. We also then had a online poll in the paper some 5-6 months ago. It came back at 60%. But we need to take a look at it. We've not pleased our people with sidewalks. We can talk a $15 million budget and get 5 people at the council chambers. We can talk a sidewalk and we have to put chairs in the back of the room for people to come. So it's obviously an issue. And so we've taken a look at it. Councilmember General and I, just last week, we talked with Cooper in the street department, and we said, we need to take a look at this. Do we need to put sidewalks on every street? Do we need to take down the trees? Can we put sidewalks around the trees? We just now have a new policy. Passed it where there'll be no longer assessments. It's going to cost the city, out of the general revenue, $150,000.
All right, Mr. Quinn, 30 seconds.
Just a note on that, yes, this came before council, and we reviewed the policy, and Eric Casper and myself, I don't know, not cooperatively anyway, but we both supported that no special assessments for these new sidewalks. And I would just like to ask where this leadership was and where these questions were at the time when we were putting these sidewalks in, when we were cutting these trees down, and when we were assessing these people that could not afford it.
All right, thank you very much.